Oh boy. I mean, he's having an absolute existential crisis, and then she's like, "Are you all right?" No. Did you not know that we were in Voodoo Land? Like, what's going on? What is absolutely going on? Like, no clue, no clue. And what was with that guy as well? Like, he was a bit of an odd fella, bit of an odd one as well. Like, just quite evasive and ugh. Right, so she's gone to see Dr. Gray, and then what do we have to do now? Let's check our inventory and check objectives.
While Detective Carnby was grateful to be back at Derceto,
Yeah, you're not joking.
he was eager to test his hypothesis. After having suffered through that sinister world, dressed as the French Quarter, Jeremy's writing could be read much more literally. What if Jeremy used his talisman to actually visit those places he mentioned in the book? Carnby felt certain that this was the answer. He wouldn't find Jeremy hiding inside Derceto. He would be in one of those other worlds.
In the other worlds, okay.
To follow in his steps, Carnby would have to investigate the old clock and the boiler and find out what part they played.
Okay, so this is fantastic. This is really, really, really good. I like this feature that they've added with regards to the fact, like, if you stop playing for a while and then come back to it and then you go to the objective side, it tells you everything that's literally just happened and what you sort of need to do next. So this is really, really quite fantastic. So we have to go and look at the astronomical clock mentioned in the commonplace book, find Derceto's boiler mentioned in the commonplace book, and then investigate what Perosi knows. So we know where the boiler is. We saw it earlier, and I think we found one of the pieces outside in that well. So we need to figure out how to get that out. I'm sure you just can't, like, you know, he's not just going to duck down and grab it, is he? No, of course not, of course not. So find the astronomical clock. So I think we saw that as we came upstairs anyway. Hello? No one's coming. Batiste keys. Oh, we've still got the keys from that other place. Interesting. Right, so we can't go in there. Where are we map-wise? So, oh, no, that's not it. We need to do map. Map. So we are in the reception area, then we've got the clerk's office, which is what we just tried to get to, the treatment room, and then the doctor's office. And then you've got the stair hallway. Okay, so I guess we're upstairs? Right, okay. Let's go and have a look for this astronomical clock. Ah, this was... Right, hold I to open the map. Hold I. The map is updated with information about including locked doors and unsolved puzzles. So we can... Oh, you can hold I. Okay, sweet. So what about upstairs? Can we go upstairs? Room 4, then the gallery. Okay, that's where the clock is. I'm pretty confident. And then outside here... Down a floor? Yeah. So outside here is where the puzzle is. Is where that piece is that we need. And then there's another one in the boiler room. So that's where the boiler room is. So that's where we need to go later. And then there's obviously this little room here and then the conservatory. Oh, man. This game is great. Really, really like the look of it. Can we not go? No, okay. No. Yeah. We'll help it. We'll help her. So here's the astronomical clock. Wow, a little bit of performance problem there. A little bit of dippity dips in the old FPSs. In the old FUPs. We're going to like FUPs a minute in a minute.
Stained. Looks like some kind of rot.
Looks like some kind of rot? Really?
This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace book.
Ah, see? There's the talisman stuff.
It's like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces.
Okay, cool. So we need to go and find some pieces. And then, right, so we can't... That's just like a straight puzzle that we can start working on. Right, okay, so we can't go in there. This goes back towards Jeremy's room, I believe. Oh, hello.
Yeah, sorry, detective.
You should be, mate. Are you hammered?
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl.
Yeah, he's hammered.
Yay high.
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. But we can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked. A time like this, you understand?
Well,
No.
I haven't seen her.
What are you talking about, you weirdo?
Let me know if you find her.
Guy's bladdered.
I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, detective, and I'll scratch yours.
He's absolutely off it, isn't he? Jeez Louise. You heard him slurring all of his words and everything. Just like, hello, mate. Okay, so this is right. This is Jeremy's room. Okay, can we get into this thing here? No, we can't. We don't have a key. And then what's over here? Clue. Emily is here. Oh, that's a nice picture of Emily. So, tab to view. Can we turn it round?
Emily's here.
Okay. No, we can't turn it round. Okay, so there's like nothing like on the back or anything that we can look at. I don't think there's anything else really in this room that we can search. No. Okay. Well, we've got a gun though. We could have shot that guy. Yeah. Okay, so where else can we go? These are just more people's rooms, right? Patients' rooms. We're probably going to get told off for walking around people's rooms, but, you know, it is what it is. Needs must. We have to go find people. We have to go find clues and figure out what's going on. Ooh, what's this? Oh, a fountain pen. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's one of those Laganaps. So we found... Oh, we only need one more. So that's a dog collar, I think. And then we should have found this lost child one. So rubber stamp, fountain pen, and then what looks to be a dog collar. Or a necklace of some description. Okay. It's quite nice, like, being able to search around and find all these different things. It's really cool. Can we do the punching bag? No. Okay, nothing else really in here. So why is the little girl here? So if it's like a hospital of some sort, why is the little girl here? Anything? Oh, ammo. Yeah, because we just leave pistol bullets lying around. GG. It's absolutely a great idea for a hospital. Oh my god, you see those cockroaches? My goodness me. What's this? Oh, it's locked. Okay. Anything over here? No. Okay, so we've searched down the rest of the rooms in this corridor. We can't go that way because in most games you can't open, you can't move furniture. Obviously blocks the way. Okay, so everything up here is done. We can't do anything else up here. So we'll go downstairs and then we'll just keep having a look around. But like I said, we need to try and figure out how we get outside, right? Well, we know how to get outside, sorry. But, so another door that's locked. It's giving, like, very Resident Evil vibes, isn't it? Like, original Spencer Mansion. I think I mentioned that before. Are we... No, we're not nighttime yet. Not nighttime just yet. Can't see in the... Oh, can we see through the window? Oh, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. We can. Oh! My goodness me. Okay. Library. Can we go in the library? No. Need a key. Need a key for everything. So this is where the servants' quarters were, or the servants' staircase, what it said earlier. And then we've got this lockbox here that we can't get into because we need a key for that. And then, yeah, I think we've searched this room, haven't we? Yeah, library we can't go into. I don't think there's anything upstairs. Torch should be V. Yeah.
It's wedged shut.
Can you open it or no? Okay, so we need an item to get rid of that wedge, and I think, if I remember correctly, this door's locked as well. Private, no entry. Yeah, okay. So we'll go downstairs. I think we're just going to have to backtrack on ourselves and go back towards the boiler area, which I think is this way. Is this door locked as well? Yeah, door's locked. Yeah, no, I feel you, brother. I feel you. Oh, everything's bloody locked. Oh, this is the lavatory. Yeah, this is the bathroom. Yeah. Lavatory's there. So we'll go downstairs. Okay, so now we're back in the basement again. And then I think that way's the boiler room. Ugh! Rats. So what's down here? Oh my god, these rats are massive. I think that's locked. Yeah, we need a key for that door. And then we need to go outside, I think. Unless there's tools anywhere. Is there any tools anywhere that we can use to open the... So I think we've read that. Pieces of Oh, no, we haven't. This is another clue.
I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win.
I've never played backgammon.
She's so unhappy.
Any good or no?
This looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes.
The honesty of a child.
I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
That's the little girl that's gone missing that the guy was, the drunkard was talking about. So we can't...
There's something missing.
We can't go that way. And then we've got this boiler thing here.
For the talisman.
Oh, so maybe
It's broken and missing some pieces.
we need tools to open this. Maybe we don't need to figure that out just yet. So we just need the tool to open that up. Okay. There's a lot of great story building in this so far. Like, they're really doing it well. I wonder how much different it is from the original, though. Because they did say it was a reimagining rather than, like, a remake of the original, so I don't really know what happened in the first one. When it was originally released in, like, 1992 or something.
What are you doing in my
Jesus!
I assure you.
I'm sorry, I didn't...
You.
Put the fucking knife down, love!
Nowhere near my kitchen, and neither should you be. Don't make me
I
kick
didn't
you
mean
out
to.
of this house.
Sorry.
Now get out.
Yeah.
Well, Oakley dokley, I guess we're stuck.
He was in shock, but also a little embarrassed. The housekeeper was furious to find him searching through the kitchen and had run him out of the room. There was something strange going on with her, but it didn't feel connected to the case, so he decided to stay out of her way.
Right, okay, repair... Alright. So, we're sort of stuck then. So, oh, she's locked it. Okay, so we can't go in there then. So we need tools. I am pretty stuffed. So I can't get in the kitchen. I can't get through the boiler room. Right. Okay, so boiler room. Boiler room, boiler room, boiler room. So we need something to fix this. And I haven't got anything to fix it. I mean, obviously the clue was she'd left something behind the boiler room. But behind the boiler room must be here, correct? Okay, let's go look towards the wine cellar again. Maybe it's down here? Okay. So those are... This is like a pantry, isn't it? So, obviously lots of food and veg with rats running around everywhere. That's always a great idea. And then obviously we can't go in there. There doesn't seem to be anything around here that we can pick up. No, such a shame. Such a shame. Such a shame. Okay, right. So if I was something that I needed to fix the boiler, where would I be? Where would I be? Okay, so I'm not going to be around here. I can't go into any of these rooms. So the only option is, can I jump down? Oh. Can I... Oh, shoot. I can't... Oakley dokley. Maybe I should have done that before. Is there anything I can... I mean, we could literally... we could literally use that rake to grab this. Can we not jump down? I mean, it's not that high, Edward. It's not that high, Carnby. Come on. I'm pretty sure his name is Edward Carnby. Pretty confident, at least. Right, so... let's go upstairs. I mean, I don't know of anywhere else we can really go. I mean, we could go back into that room. I mean, we could go through the garage, but we can't go back outside. So what's all this about here? Do these statues do something? Can we interact with them in any way? No, these statues are pretty morbid. Not a fan of those. So we can't do anything here. How do we get to the room behind?
I need the key.
Yeah, we do need the key. How do I get to the... how do I... so we've got the puzzle there. This door's locked. That door's locked. That's the mezzanine. That's the private quarters. The servant stairs. We can't get up there. And then we've got the sitting room, WC room 7, room 8. We can't get into here. We've got room 5. What is completed, explored? So room 4 is showing it's explored but not completed. So maybe we're missing something in that room. Let's have another look. Yeah, let's have another look in here. Oh, yeah, it's this box, isn't it? And we can't open the box. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's not this room. Maybe back downstairs? Oh, let's have a look at some of the items we've got in our inventory. Objectives. So we've got the talisman artifact. There's like nothing we can do with that, unfortunately. And then we've got pieces of plate. Embarrass her by picking up for what? So, you know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Lisa broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. Behind the boiler? In the little room behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. So, behind the boiler, a book filled with Jeremy's thoughts, Lottie's diary. Should have cared for others. I think Jack knew something. That dog, he found a strange rot permeating from the house. She's showing us, he said, like the blots and the streaks of fetid rot. Was talking to him. That dog of his found a strange... Right, Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlour. Grand parlour. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I was scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waite brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send any new keys this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlour. So where's the grand parlour? Lasting debt. Yeah, but you're off paying me off. I don't want to take a ride in the money in the Maccabean all night. And then that's just my ID, isn't it? Okay, so these are some of the clues that we've got. So this is part of the investigation. So grand parlour. So where's the grand parlour? Grand parlour. So mezzanine stairwell. Grand parlour is here, but we can't get there. We can't get there, can we? Because it's all locked. I mean, there is a stairwell. So that's the basement. No, that's the floor. Yeah, that's the basement, is it? So we're missing something here and here by the looks of things, because they're showing as explored but not completed. But that's outside. We can't get out there, can we? Okay. I guess we're going to have to just look in the areas that we've not completed. Can we go in here again? Anything that we're missing in here? So we can't get in here because the key is locked. Can we go back into here? We can. Nice. Did we find anything in here? There's another clock there. No, we can't go in there because that's locked. No, okay. Okay, so we're sort of stuffed, really. Let's go back out this way. And then we'll go back downstairs. So it says here that we've explored this, or we've gone in it, but we haven't completed the exploration. So we're clearly missing something here. But what? Anything up there? No. Or here? Oh, what's that? No. No. But we can't reach any of this. So we need to get this ladder somehow, but no idea. Okay. And then I think this door here is locked, isn't it? It's like locked from the other side. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Door made a noise. And then there's this room here that we can't do anything about. So this is the box that they were talking about. Medicine delivery for Cassandra. And we need a key for... Wait, can we use this key? No, okay. Oh, wait. Oh! Nurse's watch. Oh, okay. Open. So we found Nurse's watch. So we need a trumpet and what's this one called? 1,000 young, and then obviously some prayer beads or a crucifix. Can we use that? No, we can't use any of that stuff that we find though, can we? Which is a bit of a pain. Music just suddenly got all very serious, didn't it? We can't go in the library. Oh. Okay, well that's sorted it, so we can use the Batiste keys. That's pretty handy. Lost Plantations of Louisiana, a clue.
Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there.
All right, so we had slaves working here. Not me personally, of course.
Fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion.
Oh.
Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901.
Ledoux
Several
family.
police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. Police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On the 1st, 1907, Inspector Legras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed.
Oh, dear.
The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The
It is pretty impressive.
was claimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew, called the Pirates of Pontchartrain.
Mardi Gras.
On September 29th, 1950,
I'd love to go to Mardi Gras.
a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Okay. So they have no intention of repairing the house. I mean, the house looks pretty repaired by now. Okay. So we have another pretty big clue, I guess. I have no idea what it means at this moment in time, but I'm hoping it gives us some semblance of understanding. Oh my god, the door. Could you, like, stay open instead of just closing like that? That would be great. Oh, did I just knock over loads of books? I did just knock over loads of books. Oh, lol. No, I haven't. Oh, I thought I did for a second there. It sounded like I did for a moment. Okay, and where does this take me? Now where am I? Ooh. Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking, Ed. Edward. Ooh. Shotgun. Oh, what's this? Weapon, fire poker. Nice. So that means we can F things, right? Not like, you know, like, not trying to, like, can we break, we can't break the glass, that's a bit of a shame. Can we break this glass? No. Okay, that's annoying. I mean, I'd like the shotgun, to be fair. Oh, what's this? Another wedge?
Wedge shut.
Can we use the fire poker to get it open? No, we can't use the fire poker to get it open. So food, and then what's over here? Is this like a games room or like a drawing room of some sort? Oh, a small parlor. Oh, and then there's a drawing room. Lol. So we can't go into this drawing room because it's wedged shut, but we can go this way. Nice. What the fuck? Wait, why is it on fire? Wait, no, we want the fire poker. What are you talking about? Wait, how do I get out? Chain door? Have we just sort of like teleported to when it burnt down? Oh, there's a pipe there. What's this stuff? Oh, bolt cutters. Nice. Okay. So bolt cutters. So this must be what the house was like when squatters were living there, because if you look inside, like, there's all sorts of rubbish everywhere. So we got the pipe. No, I'll get. Wait, which one's going to be better, do you reckon? I'll get the fire poker for the moment. So how do we get on? How do we get out of here? Oh, the bolt cutters. We have to use the bolt cutters. My goodness me, that honestly startled me. I was not expecting that in the least. Okay. So can we use the bolt cutters to open this? Yeah, we can. And now, oh my goodness.
What happened?
Mate, you are tripping. We are tripping. We are absolutely tripping. Right, okay. My God, what have they done to us? Have they drugged us or something like that? Or are we just going ham? Right, okay, so what's out here? Yeah, screw off, crows. Right, so that means now we should be able to put this up. Yeah, okay. There we go. So now we should be able to go up there. We can now open this. Oh my god, that scared the living daylights out of me. So I think what's happened there is we've been sort of transported to a position where, you know, we're sort of like pivoting back and forth through time. I think I'll keep the hatchet. I'll keep the hatchet. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. We're sort of pivoting between different realities or different timelines. Let's do that. And then we need to turn it on, I suspect. Okay, so how do we... so we follow the hose. Oh, I'm stuck. And then... oh, what's this? Mummified cat. Oh. What are you taking the cat for, you weirdo?
This can't be real.
Oh, clearly it is. So we're following the hose. Wait. So where's the... how do you turn the hose on? So it goes this way. Oh, and then there it is. And then it goes all the way over here. And then... here it is. I mean, those random noises. Oh, my goodness me. So now we should be able to get this. Nice. So what is this? A broken plate. A piece of a larger decorative plate that has a dark and burnt quality. So which one is this for then? Do we think this is for under, like, by the boiler? Or do we... or is it for somewhere else? So what we can do here is go back up, which is pretty handy. Wait, hold on. Now that we know this, like, Batiste key opens doors that we didn't expect it would, we can try and open other doors. So that could be for the clock upstairs, or it could be for the boiler. So we'll try the boiler because we're closer. We'll try it on this boiler here. No. Okay, so it's not for this one. Okay. So it must be for the astronomical clock upstairs. Okay, can we open the wine cellar then? With this key? We're going to have to try, like, every door with this key now.
I need the key.
No, okay, so that one doesn't work in there. But it worked on the library. How peculiar. I wonder what other doors that it might work on. Okay, so this door here? No, we've already opened it. We don't need to worry about that. So it worked on this library door. So we got in... oh, I wonder if it works. Can we open up this door up here then? No, okay, so that's not actually locked. It's sort of blocked from the other side. That one's wedged, so we can't open that. We need something to unwedge. And then we've got... go this way. So we can try that door on the left as we come through the door here. That I'm pretty confident... not the left, the right here, sorry. Maybe it'll open this one.
I need the key.
No, okay, sweet. Okay, so we've exhausted our usage of said key. Well, possibly not. Possibly not. We'll have to see how we get on, how we fare. But we need to figure out how to get on that other side. So here... okay, so we need one more bit. Okay, right. So now that we've done that... can we go this way?
I need the key.
No. Okay, so we can't open that door. Let's see if we can open some of the doors down here, because the young girl Grace mentioned that there was another plate in the... what was it called? In not the mezzanine, the... Grand parlour. Righty. Righty. And we can't get through that door, and we can't get through this door. We can't get through that door, can we? So we can go through the library, back through the small parlour. We're missing something in the small parlour. Okay, can we unlock this door? No, it's sort of blocked from the other side. Okay, we need to make a note of those different symbols, right? So one denotes that the door's locked, and one denotes that it might be blocked. Okay. I mean, the game is really beautiful. Like the design, the house, and everything. Like all the aesthetics and all the textures and how they've actually done the game is really nice. I'm really annoyed by the performance because it just keeps dipping down. Because I'm getting like a solid 144 FPS, which I lock to the refresh rate of my monitor. But every once in a while, whenever I go into new rooms, it's just dropping, which frustrates me because it sort of ruins the visual fidelity of the game for anyone that's watching. And I don't like that. That's not, you know, I'm trying my best to like make these videos as pleasing as possible. But when you've got these little... Oh my goodness, what happened there? When you've got these little stutters and everything, it really, really does sort of ruin it for me. I don't really like it, but, you know, I have to work with what I've got. I can't, you know, the game itself is good fun. It's just, yeah, keep having these little problems. I wonder if we can go... Wait. Oh, right, so that's now locked. We can't go back in the kitchen. That's a shame. Anything behind here? Oh, what's out here? We can't go out there. That's a shame. I can still hear something whispering from the tree. Okay, so we're sort of... Okay, so we made a slight bit of progress, but nothing groundbreaking, which is a bit frustrating. And I think we've done this area out here. Yeah, so we've done this puzzle, and then we've got another puzzle in the boiler room, which we need to figure out. And then allegedly there are some... Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the pipe and the hatchet. Okay. There's no tools in here that we can use? No. I think what we'll do is have a quick look back at the garage. Oh, what's this? Okay. Oh, the door's now locked. Great. So there was something there that we just picked up. Probably medication. Okay, so I guess back down to the boiler room area. Don't know. Okay, up we go. We've done everything out here. We've checked pretty much all the locked doors that we could check. We need another piece for the astronomical clock. We can go in the library, and then there's nothing else really in the library that we can grab. That's fully explored now. And then there's the orderly room, but we know what's in the orderly room. We can't go upstairs. We've checked those doors. Are you tired? We're not running that much, are we? I mean, you're barely sprinting. Even though it says sprint. That ain't a sprint. That's like a jaunt. So we can't do anything here. We still need a piece for this. We need 2 pieces for this. Right, okay. And then we need this thing. We haven't got anything for that. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, never mind. Can we just run past it? No, we can't. Okay, no, we can't run past it. GG. Okay. We still can't go in here because that's locked. She's you know, unhappy with us. I think, did we try this door?
I need the key.
Oh yeah, we did try that key. Back upstairs we go. And I don't think we can get in the reception area either, can we? Okay, that's wedged. Then we got to go across here. This is where we need to go. We need to go in there. Wait, hold on. Is that now sort of fully done? Yeah, okay. So that's all done. That's all done. Okay. And this door here.
I need the key.
Shoot. Where do we find the key? We go out? No, we can't go outside, can we? Maybe we can go back and see the guy now, because we found one of the things, and we found, like, lots of clues everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this key works on this door. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's handy. Oh, there's another room behind there. Oh, it's not really a room. My bad. Oh, so what's this? Okay. So repairing the boiler, clue.
I saw you notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Ah, wine cellar. Okay, so we need to get into the wine cellar. So where's the key for that? Room 6 key. Room number 6. Patient directory.
Gray is Derceto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener.
Right.
He can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Derceto. Malcom MacCarfey and Ruth Tallant reside on the 1st floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the 2nd floor.
Okay, so we just got the key for Elisabetta Perosi's room. And where is that room? So, room 6. Ah! Cool, so we can go in their room now. Nice. Okay, so we've got a key for that room, and then we've got another bit of paper here. Broken plates, clue.
Right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it.
Jeremy?
They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Oh, okay, cool. So we were meant to come in this room pretty much straight away. That's obviously not good, is it? Okay, so we've just been running around like pretty much like a blue-ass fly trying to find stuff. Rorschach. A Rorschach? Rorschach. Oh, it's like an ink blot test. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, what's this? Patient files. Okay, so toggle pages. So Cassandra, age 47, female, room number 8, responsible party, Mr. Frank Sharder, literary agent, address, Jackson Square, French Quarter, reason for admission, Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish a moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Sharder suggests Cassandra's heavy use of
Cassandra Beauregard.
Okay, we won't do. Barbitrate is holding her back and risking ruining her career. Personal history. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried to off herself, unfortunately, by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple, and now relies heavily on a wheelchair. Diagnostic impressions. Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her off herself attempt, and self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant. Oh dear. But has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind. She's unable to focus on real life. To save her from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome. Treatment plan for all First of all, she needs to be weaned off from her drug addiction and hope it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into the permanently numbing her pain through back surgery. Okay, finally deal with those thoughts. Date of administration, March 15th, 1930. And then you've got Grace Saunders. This is the little girl, isn't it? So age 11, room 7. Responsible party, Gabriella Saunders. Reason for admission, her mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence. What? Personal history. Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver, so her mum just basically gave her up. Nice one. Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She's willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered. Oh, did she suffer trauma because her father passed away? Oh, that's really sad. Treatment plan. Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings towards her father. Oh, that poor thing. Okay, so Malcom MacCarfey, 54. He's the drunk guy. Reason for admission. MacCarfey admitted himself into Derceto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest. MacCarfey claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal disputes. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops into conversation. Diagnostic impressions. MacCarfey is an anxious man and an alcoholic. Called it! He often tells half-truths done to some deep-seated inability to trust other people. Treatment plan. MacCarfey will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog and the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust. That's quite sweet. So Elisabetta. Okay, so that's the person that we have a room for. So they're from Italy. Okay. Oh, age 33 question mark? Okay. Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the ground parlour. She was confused and suffering partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay. That's fair. Personal history. Perosi claims that she has been a member of the Arte Artist Colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. Contrafactual? That's a great word. Contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years old of age and would make her a child at the time. It seemed fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not. Diagnostic impressions. Perosi's peculiar stories retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research confirmed that the Perosi at the time, who was in her early 30s. Oh, right, when they were there. Okay, treatment plan. I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night, September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I'll have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been. Date of admission, 1927. Okay, and then you've got Ruth Talent. 29, responsible party, their father. Okay, reason for admission. Ruth's father wishes his daughter to be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit has tarnished the family's reputation. Right. Personal history. Ruth comes from a considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France, during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumours of being a debauched flapper. I don't know what that means. Bordering on... Oh, okay, yeah, I know what that means. Nymphomaniac. Okay. Diagnostic impressions. Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning back from the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse. Fair enough. Treatment plan. Simply staying at the Derceto should do wonders for Ruth, if not at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try and be more discreet in the future. Right, okay.
all
Wow.
the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy. There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Okay, so we can't just guess at it. Oh, X. Oh, we can. Okay, yeah. Okay, we have to leave that alone. So we're gonna have to come back here at some point when we try and figure out. So we've got key to room 6, and then we've got.
I need the key.
Oh, our other key's gone. Okay, so once we've used the key, they all disappear. So that's actually all that we can do with that key. That's fine. Okay, cool. So room 6. That's the only place that we can go. Oh, actually, hold on. So all we have is that little puzzle there. Okay, sweet. Let's go upstairs, do room 6. So it was up here on the left, all the way at the end of the corridor. We only need one more piece for this clock here. Got a gun out just in case. I hope she's not in here. So this is Perosi's room.
How eccentric.
Yeah, it's very pretty in here. What's this? I must return.
I did it. I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads.
Is this? Oh, this is Jeremy.
No need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room.
Right?
I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these
The
doors.
oven waiting for me.
Now I must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
I think it'll all be fine. Cool. Right. What's over here? Oh my goodness. Paintings on the Brian Gumphrey, Felipe J. Curtis. Are these the authors?
Painting's got some grim-looking rot on them. The hell? I can't interact with them anymore. Wait, oh, I did it. Okay, I had no idea I was actually doing something there. My bad. The Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Oh yeah, there she is, Elisabetta Perosi. That's who they said they look like, right? Okay. And then what's this? Perosi's journal.
Remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long.
1:11:10.
Soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake until you find the shores of Hali.
So 1:11:10. So Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Do we think that's the code for the safe? 1:11:10. I mean, it might be. What's this?
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
Ah, okay. Maybe it's that. Okay, cool. I am not, in any stretch of the imagination, an astrologist. So I need to quickly write down those images because I have literally no idea. Right, cool. So what have we got? We've got Aquarius, which is like the squiggly lines. And then we've got the squiggly line. Underneath two squiggly lines, and then we've got the arrow going up to the left, and then we've got the arrow going down, up, and then like that. So that's 1. So that's 1, 11, and 10. Do we think it's this is the code? So, so squiggly lines. That doesn't have squiggly lines. Oh. Huh. Huh. Okay. I think we definitely need to figure that out. I am pretty confident that we definitely need to figure that out. Look, they've actually got like a proper reflection and stuff. You don't see that very often in games. That's pretty cool. Because it's really expensive to do. Like, very, very, very difficult to do. I don't even know what this did either. So this did something, and I don't know what. Okay, cool. So we don't have any of the icons that I've written down. Okay. One, 11, and 10. I mean, some of these icons are on there, I swear. But I have no idea.
Will I need to...
No, I don't want to play. I want to view. How interesting. I don't know. That's quite interesting, isn't it? 1, 11, 10. And it's got like the 2 squiggly lines underneath it. Aquarius. So that's Aquarius. How do you spell that? Aquarius. And then you've got Sagittarius. And then we have Scorpio. Right. Okay. Weird. So 1, 11, 10. 1, 11, 10. But none of these icons match up to anything. How peculiar. So that's... Is that a Pisces? So 1, 11, 10. 1, 11, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, oh. Maybe it's based on what's in the first one. So on the first one that goes around, which images do we have? I have no idea. So that's... So that's definitely there. So that's a Pisces. And then Pisces again. Is that a Pisces symbol? It's annoying that we can't get to the clue. That's Pisces. And then you've got Taurus, Leo. So what does it say? We need to remember how to get them out again. They're locked up for a good reason. I'm sure it's still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burn soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed and put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake until you find the shores of Harley. Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I'm sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong person. Whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong person. William Agnew. No, maybe it's something to do with this. Ah, yes it is. Oh, ingenious. Ingenious. So, William Arges. And then we've got Franklin Mosig. And then we have Nora Keith. Okay, so I'm writing this down because my memory is absolutely awful. So first one is William Agnes. Where's William Agnes? That's number 2. And then we've got Franklin Mosig is number 9. And then we have Nora Keith, which is 4. So it's 2, 9, and 4. And then what we need to look at here is we need to look at this. And 2 will be a Pisces. So 2's Pisces. 9. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a Libra. Which is that symbol. And then 4 is 3... so 2, 3, 4 is the Taurus. There we go. Oh, I think that's it. I think we've done it. Well done, everyone. And then this. And then that. Ah, well done, everyone.
Got it.
Well done. And then we've got another broken plate. Cool. So a piece of large decorative plate that has dark burnt quality. Oh, that broke a little bit. Now it's fixed. Let's go this way. Oh! What on earth is going... This feels like we're in the bayou. Don't walk on those. I am not walking on those. Get out, get out, get out. Oh my goodness me. I assume that's all good.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, okay, mate. You are tripping. That one?
I think I've seen this somewhere.
Okay, cool. So we need to... And then can we rotate it? Yeah. That must go there. How do you rotate? Z? No, that's not going to be there. Maybe here. And then quickly rotate that. No. Yeah, there. Like so.
There was something in the commonplace book about this.
No, I think we can figure this out, brother. Right, so we just need to figure out these other 4 pieces. So all that's matched up. That's fine. We just need to see how all these match up together. That looks rightish. That's definitely right. So it's just these 3 that we need to figure out. Okay, so maybe not then. Right, okay. Okay, so we struggling to figure that bit out. Wait, so he said something about it being... Where did he say? Was it down here? Something in the... Oh, wait, was it a journal? So we said we had to check something. Maybe it's the diary. Is it the book filled with Jeremy's thoughts? Maybe it's this one? Oh, there it is. 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 Okay, cool. Let's take a very quick picture of that so that I can see it a bit closer and then try and match that up a bit. Because that is awfully small and I'm not going to be able to remember that exactly. Right, cool. So we have that. Let's go upstairs and have a quick look. Right, we'll try this again. Attempt number 2. Right, okay, cool. Right, so we need the triangle top left. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Wait, hold on. So we got the circle, and then right above it is that. And then we've got that thing. Okay, that one looks right. Yeah, that one is right. What about this one at the bottom? Okay, so we've got the 2 cracks between, and then we've got a... Ah, it's this one, I think. Yeah, it's this one. And then that. There we go.
I think the clock broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place.
So what's up here? Okay. What does that mean? Okay. Oh! Wait, hold on. Okay, cool. We're going to take another picture of this so we know what it is, so we can reference it as we need to. Right, okay. So, right, cool. It looks like we have to put the talisman on it. Is it the talisman? Right, okay. So we can put the talisman there, and it's basically those numbers correlate to what we need to do. Okay, so we've got the small one in the mid. Wait, are we doing the big one? We're doing the big one, right? So the big one is number 6. So that one, I think this is how it works. And then, oh, excuse me, I do apologize. And then the middle one's number 4. Number 4, and then number 4, and then this one is number 3. Number 3. Is that right? Wait, so these arrows point to stuff, don't they? Okay. So 3... Wait, so 3 is down like that? Maybe it's like this. 3, or like that. 3, and then 4 is to the right, which is there. Is that right? And then this one at the top, 6 is all the way over here. Sort of. Okay, I don't know what's going on. 6? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm confused. So 6 was all the way to the right. So yeah, you see how it is like there and stuff? So 6 was all the way to the left in the big one, and then the tiny one's bottom right is bottom left 3, and then 4 is on the right hand one, the middle one. So, but how do they line up in here? So the big one was number 6. I thought it was something like that thing at the top, because that's sort of where they go into, right? And then... But then you've got those clock face, and then number 4 was like that, and then this one could be number 3. Like that. But then the big one at the top is wrong. Oh my goodness, this is so confusing. I don't know how this works. I have no idea how this works. So 6 is there. And then 4 is on the middle one. That's definitely a 4, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's definitely a 4. Roman numerals. And then that's definitely a 6. But it's not the orientation that matters, I guess. So the big one's 6, little one is 3. And the middle one is 4. Four. 3. Let's read the document and let's see what that suggests. Okay, so the commonplace books. What does this mean here? So this is like talisman plate and sockets. So 8, 5, and 3. 8, 5, and 3. So what does that mean? 8, 5, and 3. That's something to do with the orientation of it, correct? 8, 5, and 3. 8, 5, and 3. But it's like the orientation of it, you know? Let's take a whole picture of that thing there. We don't really know much about this talisman, do we, at this moment in time? So 8, 5, and 3, and then right, okay. Have we got anything else? I mean, tab to view. See, this is all going in the same direction, and it goes all the way to the top, doesn't it? Like all that sort of matches up. But I don't quite understand how that works. Peroni's. Oh, we've done that stuff. Okay. 8, 5, and 3. 4, 3. What?
There's a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
Wait, how did that work? Wait, no, Edward. Wait, Edward. How did that work? Wait. Oh my god, this is frustrating. Okay, cool. Right, we'll just take a win.